Madam Blessing is supposed to be a host. I think we have done the kind of division of labor. You, you will be moderating activated members, anything that has to do with activated members Zoom. Then I will be in charge of all the prospecting calls. So, but no problem, no problem. So let's do it together. Let's do this together. You're welcome. You're welcome. Welcome you all. Let's share the link. Let's share the link. Let's share it. Let's share it. While we're waiting for our presenter for tonight, let's keep sharing the link. Let's share it. Let's share it. Mind you, you can only share to activated members. Don't share with new prospects. This is activated members only technical training. This is activated members only Zoom link. So you are expected to share with your activated members. With your activated members. Mr. Yusuf, you're welcome. You're welcome. Okay. Mr. Yusuf, you're welcome. All right, because of our time, pending the time, we're going to have Mr. Holari in the house. So Mr. Yusuf, I think is in best position to handle tonight's technical training. By the time we're going to have Mr. Holari, because he was there live and direct on Friday when Mr. Holari was doing a kind of explanation. He may share the same experience with us here tonight. And if Mr. Olari is not yet online, then he can continue to the end of the program. And by God's grace, we will have question and answer section for tonight, and everything is going to be tackled by God's grace. So Mr. Yusuf can carry on.
Fine, then we'll send the clothes.
Mr. Yusuf, you can carry on.
Hello. Hello. Ouch. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you loud and clear.
Good evening, everyone. I got caught up in the meeting urgently. I am actually currently on the walk. I'm going to do my best. I'm just going to ensure that I am short and straight. So, like my guy just said, it's going to be a question and answer thing. So we are going to treat some issues based on different questions people are facing. So I am going to start right away. Please kindly mute your mic, Mr. Samvik, Mr. Razak. Background noise. Maybe I mute everyone. Okay, so I'm sure you can still hear me. I'm about to start. Good evening once again. Welcome to tonight's technical training. My name is Yusuf, calling from Kwara State. You are welcome to this Royal Q presentation for activated members. Now, before I start anything, I want you to know something about this Royal Q of the thing. What we are doing here is far, far more than trading. As an activated member, you stand the chance to be a professional crypto trader, 100%. So the benefits you stand to gain in Royal Q than just the robot is for those that are always hungry for both knowledge and success. See, learning is earning. When you learn, it will open a lot of doors for you. So I want us to take this area seriously. Before I go into some technicality on the robots, I want to say that generally. Registered with Royal Q robots, you don't joke with all these techniques to learn FA, TA. The FA I mean is the fund, how the market reacts, the way price reaction, the way price goes up and down, how to concentrate on candlestick. So these are the little things you stand to learn. Then with the support of Royal Q, you have an expert. It's just that me being an activated member, when I find myself in a mix of things like this, I always do my best 100% to learn. I am actually a graduate and product of Mr. Mosh Money. All those little things I learned today, courtesy of him. I used to pray for him specially for that, because failed last year. I know nothing about any. I don't even have a Binance account. So to come straight with this, please don't let us joke with this technical training. What we stand to learn is far more than just Royal Q. We are going to learn how this market reacts, how to buy even manually, how to sell manually, how to set stop loss, take profit even on Binance. So in a situation whereby you got a pure information about some on Binance and you have enough volume, as you are trading on Royal Q, you still have extra money that you can take advantage of some coin, even on Binance. You can do that. And with the help of those things we have learned on this platform, for those of us that are active, when we talk about Lunar Kosh, look at those massive information you can exploit from it. Where you are going to get coin of the day, the suggestion will come up at some key period of time. 8 a.m., 9 a.m., 10 a.m. You are going to see some suggested coins to take advantage. And Olahari was talking about another opportunity yesterday, on Friday, talking about another platform, Nomics, where you can check some coins in 7 days' time. The percentage is going to give. These are the advantages and added opportunities you can get courtesy of Royal Q. Something you must have been looking for elsewhere or attending seminar, paying a lot of money to attend and learn as a course. You are getting this for free. Trust me, if you join Royal Q, you are doing yourself a lot of favor, because a lot of things you will learn, it is endless. It can ended up turning you to a professional trader where most others will be consulting you. So I want us to take that area seriously. Now I'm going to share my screen. So as just like I said, that I will not talk much on. I'm not going to talk much on the technicalities, just to say, but I want it to be a form of some question and answer session where you are going to ask some technicality, and we can provide some kind of suggested solution for you. Now, let us begin. Now, this Royal Q, for those of us that were not here the last time, we were talking about the key function. Although Mr. Much Money has visited this over and over again, but for the sake of knowledge, we are still going to touch it for those of us that doesn't know it. That what actually affects us being in a dip is because most of us, we just use the robots, and with the small capital we have, we need some little analysis. And for those of us that are yearning to learn, the truth is you can learn. You can always know the implication. You can know what to do to enter the market. And when the market is going outside your favor, or there is some kind of urgent fundamental analysis news that just came up, it can give you a tip that you use some buttons on Royal Q. Now look at this now. Royal Q used to list top 10 coins here that have been bought so much. And I want to show us another key. You see from here, whenever you are on a trade and you see that there are some floating loss, there is a button here we should normally exploit. Look at this now. This is my AVAX. I post it, and if you see that you are trying to, the trade is trying to go down, you should try and use this button. Let us learn how to take advantage of this button. This stop margin call is a very powerful button that can save us. How? If you are on a trade and you see the trade is overgoing on downward trend, there are two ways to it. You only need to pause your trade, then you are going to stop margin call. When you stop margin call, it can save you from further dip. Meanwhile, let's say you are trading with $500, for instance, and the coin is going so deep, keep buying, and coming down. So the best way to save it, sometimes even after using some, just like the 3 categories of settings that was explained. When you're talking about conservative, you talk about steady, then you talk about radical. So based on how you set the trade, I think OYAQ decided to use those 3 terms. I will later go there. But I want to tell you those important. Conservative is trying to tell you from that word conservative, be cautious, extra cautious. Then the steady is actually telling you that you have to be steady. You have to be slow and steady. You have to be attentive on your trade. But the radical, you can be, it is of more riskier compared to the other one. When you say radical, when you are rugged, when you have the heart to take lots of risk, whereby you have the heart to manage and handle a dip. You are the person that you can see dip as a normal thing, but not just about you having the heart. The settings will judge that, and it has to do with a very good amount of capital, whereby if the percentage call drop is not that much, it will help you as the market keep going down. So I want us to take note of this icon that I circled. It's actually working for stopping margin call, whereby you set a dip. Let me go to, you set a dip on, let's say, margin configuration like this. You set a dip on margin configuration. Okay. This trade has been tampered with. Okay, what I'm trying to say is that when you set a lot of dip and it is going down, the best way to use the button is just for you to click on the stop margin call, which will disallow you from buying further. Then let's go to the button. You click on mine. See, you click on mine from here. Mine. So when you click on mine, you just come here. You come to strategy settings. See, strategy settings. As you can see that. So when you click on my strategy settings, you now say add it now. So when you add it, this is what I am saying. This is actually what I am saying. See, where they wrote steady, risk type. You can see they wrote risk type. Look at this place. Risk type, it means that you are going to set the trading based on how you can handle the risk, and based on the capital you have, it can determine how you can set the trade. You remember I talked about conservative, I talked about radical, I talked about steady. So let me arrange it again: conservative, steady, then radical. So this different icon, you can set your trade based on conservative or radical. Let's see the default now. Look at the 3. These are the 3 categories: conservative, steady, radical. This radical is the most riskier, followed by steady, then followed by conservative. These are the three icons. Now, moving forward, let's pick conservative for the first one. Switching the risk type will change the default value of the strategy setting. Do you want to switch? Confirm. Now, this conservative, when you come here, I think this is a default that came by Royal Q. As you can see, first call, 4%, 5%, 5.5, like that. You can see it is highly conservative. What does that mean? It is conservative because it is extra careful. You can't easily enter a dip by using this default setting, because after you buy the first buying amount, before it can buy another one, before you can buy another one, you have to, the call margin, the call drop has to drop with 4%. Then for the second call, 5%, 5.5, like that. This is default setting for conservative. But if you like, Royal Q give you a room to design your own conservative. That, okay, this one is too high for me. The percentage are much. It will not buy with 4% on time. You can change your own to maybe 2%, 3%, 3.5. It is allowed to adjust it, because as it used to say, Royal Q is giving you an advantage to code your own settings, whereby you are going to give control on what it will set. That is conservative. Apart from that, we talk about steady. Now, this steady, let's go to margin configuration again. Look at it. You know, on conservative, the first call was 4%. The second call was 5%. It reduced a little. That's why they call it steady. So when you calculate the total percentage now, it is lesser compared to conservative. Then the third one, which is radical, confirm. Now, when you are talking about radical, you check on margin configuration. Look at radical. So for radical, when you look at it, 3.5, 4%, 4%, when you calculate the percentage, it's also lesser than steady. But at the same time, you can always adjust. You can say my own radical should be 0.5, 1%, 1.5, 0.5. You can see, you can adjust it based on your own risk level and based on analysis you have done. Do you get? So that is how you set this. And let me also give you an advantage of this icon that most of us are not used to. The good thing about the icon is that if you come under from here, you come to map, you come to my strategy settings, then as you have set this, you can use it for any kind of coin you like. You don't have to always come down to quantitative and you say, okay, I want to trade big, for instance. You come to trade settings, then you now start configuring again. Margin configuration, you now set it. Being that you have already arranged it on this button, let me come back to it again. What's happening? Okay, you come to mine, you come to my strategy setting. This button is a powerful one. See, you can always come and pick your settings, your defaults. You can decide to set several settings, 10, 20. Okay, just click on my strategy settings. Then after clicking on it, you must have come here and set it. See radical now. Radical. I've set it. So if I just want to use this, I'll just click on it. Bam. I'll go to the coin and click on the strategy I want to use because I've already set it. If I want to set another one for conservative, you click on the plus sign. See, this plus sign, you click on it. After clicking on it like that, after clicking on the plus sign, see, you can always pick another one, conservative, confirm. Then after completing the settings, confirm, then you save. You see, I have conservative, I have radical. You can also have the third one, which is what? Steady. You click on the plus sign again, top left. Then you do it based on the confirm again. Then you save. As you save, you see, I have steady, I have conservative, I have radical. So you can always design your settings. So any trade, say ATA, for instance, I click on ATA, then trade settings. I'll just strategy settings. Look at it. See at the bottom, you click on choose a strategy setting. The moment I click on this choose, it will save. See, you click on it, see them. You just come and pick, and if you want to use steady, click on steady. Automatically, it will migrate it down here. You see, with those settings, everything will, where is the configuration? See, everything will be reflected. Now, how do I do my settings? This is another thing. If you were in the last class on Friday, Olahari was explaining those that you should look at for you to pick a coin. One of the yardsticks is Lunar Coach can help you. When you click on Lunar Coach, you just need to search on Lunar Coach. I'm sure most of us we have done that. Because of time, I want to quickly hand over by 9:30. Then the remaining 30 minutes, I will use that to give room for questions and answer. So you just search for Lunar Coach on your browser, then coin of the day, you can check on that. At the same time, number two, we talked about nomics, where you can make use of nomics. Just go to your browser again, search for nomics. There's a place where you get a prediction. Prediction to determine the coin you intend to determine the coin you intend to work on. So with that you can determine the coin of the day. I actually want to try and go, okay. Nomics. So for nomics, you can always go to you can go to prediction and get the information about so when you get the nomic, I think you need to change it to desktop version. You see the viewer desktop. So from here, look at this 7 day prediction. Look at this place, 7 day prediction. So when you come here, it is going to give you an insight of the coin that will do well in the next 7 days. Then you click on it. When you click on 7 day prediction, I think I've not logged in. So sometimes when I didn't log in, it will not work well. In order not to waste time, just follow this step. When you get to 7 day prediction, click on it. It's going to list those coins. So when you click on this icon there, this icon, see this small icon? When you click on it, it will pop up the days and the percentage it is going to show you. It's because I've not logged in, so I think I will not be able to enjoy the functions at the place. So because of time, just do this. You can also get the information on coins to trade on this. We are trying to say this in order that on your own, you'll be able to undo a lot of things, even with little or no help from your upline or wherever. So the more we attend this the training, the better we are on handling trading ourselves. So by doing that and practicing it all the time, to really help us, okay, I think I have number. It's going to really help us on handling trade perfectly. Then we are going to set it. Then another thing is trading view. You see, in my introductory aspect, I was talking about that you have a lot of advantage, unlimited one that you can get from Royal King. So these are advantages you get to learn. You will learn on the information on how this coin can be chosen, trade on, how you can even do analysis on yourself. Most people, we don't know the simple aspect of, let me forget numbers. Go for it, you can get it with this my picture. I want to tell you that it's not popping. So most of us will be able to also learn in the nearest future when we are going to talk about how to
Madam Blessing, I think network has taken Mr. Yusuf out. Network has taken him out.
Okay, so where was he?
Mr. Olari is available now. I can see his name on call now.
Hi, please, can you just lift your hands? Okay, still trying to connect to network has not picked Harry up.
Oh.
It was network that took him out. If any of them would come up, because Harry is still trying to get his audio on. His audio is not yet on. But nevertheless, I am sure that if you're following up, can you continue from where I stop until it comes off?
I've not been following what he's discussing.
Okay, I heard was trying to talk about Binance. Yeah, Jane is recorded. You get it in your WhatsApp chat.
Okay.
It was talking about was trying to talk about Binance, how to convert in Binance. Harry, are you here already? Okay, Harry is trying to connect. Okay, Mr. Yusuf. Please, guys, just wait a minute. He will soon be here with us. He's trying to connect back. It says his network is giving him trouble. So he's trying to get back the connection. Okay, so that because I could want to continue, but I actually don't know where he stopped. So continuing right now wouldn't make sense. Or can someone just tell us where he stopped before he went offline? You could just type in the chat or let us know where he stopped if you're following up. So we'll continue from there. So we don't tend to hold back. Ola Harry, can you turn on your audio? Your audio is still off. Okay, so while he's trying to join us, I just quickly pick up some things I was trying to say from the last point he made. So he was actually telling us of the last point I heard, I guess. But when you guys know what listening, don't you have? Can't you tell us where he stopped? Everybody
Okay.
listen, nobody.
Good evening.
Okay.
Good evening, everyone. I think Mr.
Good
Yusuf,
evening.
he was trying
Okay.
to tell us how to blend nomics and better off our strategies. That is, after we have our strategy, be it steady, conservative, or radical. Now, to get the best coins, he made reference to what Mr. Harry did on Friday and said to get the best coin, definitely coins that will not just be there, but coins that might pump, we should refer to nomics. Then he logged into his nomics account. He tried to go to 7 days prediction, but it didn't go through. I think that is where he stopped out. Yes.
Okay, so give me a minute. Let me check my nomics if it could open here, because I'm using my Samsung. But let me just try and see if it can open here. Even if not my account, if I could just get any of the account. Okay, let me see. Oh, this is not going here. Okay, just a minute. Use just the platform for this. Okay. Let me see if I could go through my desktop platform. Okay. Let me just share my screen. Is Yusuf here now? Sorry, okay, it just came on board. So Mr. Yusuf, over to you. I was already trying to. Mr. Yusuf, here you are. Please go ahead with your comment.
Sorry, my network is really messing up right now. I just got it fixed.
Okay.
Sorry about that network glitch. I guess I was trying to round up when I was talking about nomics, then talking about lunar crush, how it can be used to determine the coin to engage. So after making use of that, it will be a very good guide. And just to conclude, I want to show some of us might know it among the activated members, but for the sake of those that doesn't really have experience at all in trading, there's need for us to know at least the basics of how to
What's wrong with the network? Oh. So Yusuf network has gone off again. Oh, why is the network going off and on? Harry, are you here? Harry, are you here, please? So good. While Mr. Yusuf is trying to get his connection, sometimes network can be very, very wonderful. Let me see if I can get Harry to help out. Okay, Harry, you're here. Hi, please, can you unmute so you could go ahead, please? Hi, please, can you unmute so you could go ahead? Okay, I think I should just, let me just speak out from here since everybody's trying to get themselves together. Okay, so it's important you know that um, coins was you or this various something that is 100% correct, but I can be able to understand the market and make it easy for you. You can actually go on Lunar Coin. Sorry, please, my network went off. I think the site is still trying to come online. So I was trying to share my screen with us before my network actually disappeared. But nevertheless, let me go ahead and share my screen. Okay, so share my screen. Okay. Okay, so like I was saying, you can actually decide to do a wish list or a watch list, whichever you call it. Some of the app. If you go to what's it called, Lunar Coin, she calls it a wish list. But here we could use it as watch list. This account here is not registered with it. There's no way I could do something for you guys. But let me see if I could just back your favorite coin. So like I was telling you guys, you can actually want to buy a coin for $1 and the present coin, the price of the coin is $2. You can do a watch list. It keeps giving you information of the drop of the percentage. It can tell you there's 10% drop, there's 2% drop. It keeps giving you updates. So you can put some certain coins you know you're interested in. All you need to do is just to click on the watch list. Then you just add your favorite coin. Just put the list of coin you want to go. Just come down, add your assets. But I need to log in because I'm not logged in here, so it won't go. So, but when if you are logged in, just log in. It's a straightforward thing. It could just give you all your watch lists, all the coins you really want to watch, and know exactly how they are doing and what they are doing. If at the present moment you want to enter them or you don't want to enter them, it will give you those things. But nevertheless, we're trying to get some other things about this app, what it can also do for you. It's also have the exchange pattern. You could also check it out. You could go to more. There's nothing much there anyway, just to tell you all the things that it does here under the resources and all that. So we have tried to just go through the app for us again until our speaker gets himself together. I think because I'm not registered, I'm not registered with this phone. I'm not seeing the I'm not getting the Mr. Yusuf, are you here now? I'm not getting this Mr. Yusuf, when he comes online, just unmute yourself so that I could put you in, because right now I'm getting the okay, 7th edition. I've seen here before I got here. I'm not sure this one because I'm not logged in. Well, if you come here, let me just come home. If you come here now, look at we're home right now. I'm in watch list right now. Just come down. You see here, you see where the right name, right? One change,
We can't hear you. Your network is bad. We can't hear you.
Say the coin that you choose is part of the 7 days prediction. They're going to let you know here. Okay. So, but I actually like using this wish list when I want to enter. I've been longing to enter the course. Mr. Yusuf here already. Yes. Can you guys hear me now? If you can hear me, please.
Hear you. We can't hear you. Your line is muffling.
Oh, my line is wobbling. Okay, so I think I'll log out
Muffling.
and log in again.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me log out and log in again. I guess my network. Okay, let me log out.
Apparently, you are the only host, so it's good you allocate somebody the host before you leave. Otherwise, you might not be able to.
I'll do that. I'll surely do that. Okay, so
We can't hear you. We can't hear you. Yes.
can I be heard?
No, your network is waving.
Okay, so if my network is waving and there's nobody
muffling. There's a muffling. So it's like I don't know. No, we can't make anything out of what you're saying.
Okay,
Yes.
so then I guess whoever wants to take over the meeting, his network is not giving us in. All the 3 people that are supposed to be in this Zoom meeting, they are trying to connect, but it's not working. So I guess
Now
it's
you
clear.
are very, but now that you are talking is so fluent. I mean, so audible, and I don't know while you were trying to do some explanation. It was not nobody could make anything out of what we're saying. But now, as you are
because
talking,
I'm sharing my screen, that's actually affecting it.
well, that could there is no correlation between that. I just
So
think
let me try again now. Let me try again now. If it could give us
okay, because you are very, very distinct. I mean, we are hearing you clearly now.
okay, so let me try again. So can
Yes, now I can see it's gone back to the same. Gone back again to. We can't make anything
not
out of
answering
it.
us now.
Probably you should close some applications. When you open so many applications, they try to use the same data space. It causes congestion on the network.
Closing applications is really going to be okay. Let me just try and see if I could just close some. Let me just close all these ones. Even though I don't like to close them, shall we just do that if it will help us get this? Okay, so I've closed like 20 applications now. I pray it could help us hear us. Okay, so let me try again. If this will work. Today is a very wonderful day. All those are supposed. I will soon close up this Zoom if it doesn't still work out. Okay, so guys, can you hear me, please? Is anybody hearing me, please?
Yes, we can hear you. Go
Yes,
on.
we can hear you. We can hear you loud and clear.
Yes, now we can hear you.
I can hear you.
Okay.
You're
I
breaking.
guess network generally today is very wonderful. So I was
Yeah.
trying
Each
to
time you
explain
try,
something
each
about
time,
this.
yes, each time you want to talk to us on the watch list,
It actually works for me.
it's not.
Oh,
It's
so
not coming out.
right now, so can you hear me? Okay, so this is what will happen. It's all things work together for good. That's the best thing I can actually say right now, because I've been trying to see how I could do it, but it's not really working as we plan it. And the other two persons, they haven't complaining that they are not just being able to connect. It's only very, very, very bad.
Yes, it is.
The other one has connected, but its audio is refusing to connect.
Yeah.
Much money also the same thing, and I'm the only one who managing to come online. But anytime I want to share my screen, it's not showing. And I use 4G. That's why I use 4G. But I guess tonight's call we'll have to postpone it to tomorrow. I guess tomorrow will be actually better because there's not much I can do. The 3 persons that can do the technicals is me, Much Money, and the other person. Much Money is around. Much Money, can you try to see if you could talk?
I'm having a network challenge here also. I'm having network challenge here also tonight. I don't know why.
I find it difficult to even link up.
So, I will suggest that tomorrow. Tomorrow will be better.
Okay, so
because as it is now, we're just
because the network is not giving us room to do that. Because the most important thing is to really share screen. And so if you can't share screen, there's not much you can do. It's a general problem. Okay, that's what Lulu Rich is even saying. It's a general problem. So we'll do tomorrow 9 o'clock also, the same link.
Okay.
Even Much Money has been logged out again, same network. I'm so sorry, everyone. Have a locked in night.
To even link up is a lot of issue. But now we are not even hearing. So thank you for your effort. Thank you for your effort. I will see you tomorrow.
Good night, everybody.